Okay, then we have from San Miguel Beer, Governor Mr. Robert Nunn. And we're approaching Mr. Nunn sa mga finals press conference. Ang dami ng mga finals na napuntahan ng San Miguel Beer. And of course, his counterpart, PBA Governor of Meralco, Attorney Bill Pamintuan. The head coach of San Miguel Beer, Mr. George Gallant. Mr. Holding One. Scott Walker yan. And our head coach for Meralco, Mr. Luigi Trillo. And I also like to say, Mr. Paulo Trillo is with us, team manager of Meralco. Let's give him a hand. The man behind the scenes. Hey, Paulo, nice to see you. Okay, now we go to San Miguel Beer. Mga kasama natin. First of all, Mr. June Mar Fajardo, 7-time MVP. Mr. CJ Perez, top parameter. Mr. Jerry Cruz, 6-time of the year, without a doubt. Mr. Don Toriano, another 6-man. Mr. Marshall Lassiter is with us. A sniper. Mr. Chris Ross, 4-time Finals MVP. He's going to be around 5th Finals MVP coming up. Chris Ross, 7.5 for San Miguel. And now we go to the Meralco Bolts. First off, Chris Lulu Newsom. All-around player. Gets the job done. BB Brandon Bates. Man of the hour. The big man in the middle. Next, Mr. Bong Quito coming up at 23-point career high explosion in Game 6 of the semifinals. Bong Quito, hard nose. Back in the starting lineup for the Bolts. A man who can rifle it in from outside, from any point in the court, Mr. Alain Maliksi. And the guy who controls the action from underneath, the guy who is as hard-nosed as Dennis Rodman. Get back! This guy is the heartthrob of the PBA. Heartthrob, heartthrob. Not Chris Pantero! 24 big points in Game 7 against Panamay, never the semifinals. Best player of that game, Chris Pantero. Oh, and now, last but not the least, the guy who can stroke it from 3-point distance. The guy who shot 51% from beyond the arc in the semifinals. Mr. Raymond Almazan. Wow! Bong Quito before Game 7 was shooting 60% from 3-point distance. So, I'm sure alam niya ng San Miguel. Mapati ang lahat sa labas po. Alright, now we'll open the floor for our Commissioner to give his opening remarks. Dear Commissioner, the floor is yours.
Magandang umaga sa lahat ng media. Magandang hapon sa lahat ng mga media, sa mga guests natin, sa San Miguel players, sa Meralco players, coaches, sa Governor ng San Miguel, Boss Robert Nunn, Boss Bill Pamintuan ng Meralco. Maraming salamat sa inyo. At nagpapasalamat kami sa Bingo Plus sa patuloy na pagsuporta sa ating final press con. Masasabi ko dito sa dalawang team na to, kagabi ko pa iniisip, match, pero ito lang yung dalawang team na naglaro sa Mika. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, yung sa 12 teams natin. Sabi ni Kinito, baka hindi daw alam ng mga bata yung Mika, problema na niya yan. So yun ang unang liga natin, sila naglaro doon. Kaya naisip ko rin, siguro this coming next season, maglalaro ang San Miguel at Meralco sa Rizal Memorial, naka-red jersey, para mabalik natin yung Mika Days. Nasabi na lahat ni Kinito yung sasabihin ko kanina sa bago mag-question. So, maraming salamat ulit sa inyo at magandang hapon.
Thank you, Gong. Mabuhay ka. And now we ask our governor from San Miguel Beer for his opening remarks. Governor Robert Nunn.
Magandang hapon ho. Parang suki na kami dito eh. Sana tuloy-tuloy pa rin. It will be an interesting matchup. Magkaiba ng, strategy eh. Siguro, prediction ko dito, abot ko ng 7 games or siguro pinaka, 4-2. And I hope sana sa amin yung 4. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Governor Robert Nunn. I know po, let's hear it from the PBA Board of Governors member from Meralco, Attorney Bill Pamintuan.
Thank you, Clint. Good afternoon to everyone. We really look forward to this series with San Miguel, and we would like to assure that we will give the fans of the PBA a very good showing. Papasayahin natin ang mga fans, kapalayo ng pagpasaya namin sa kanila sa rin the series natin. So, sana supportahan ng mga fans ito, and we will make sure that it will be an exciting series, and ang Meralco Bulls lalaban po. Salamat.
Alright, maraming salamat, Attorney Bill Pamintuan. And now, the opposing head coaches. First, from San Miguel Beer, Coach George Gallant.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm super glad to be here because this is the final. So the team is glad to be here, and I'm sure it's going to be a great series. Meralco's playing well; their energy side. So we just have to match that, and that's what I said. It's going to be a great series. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Coach George.
Great season.
Okay, and now, from Meralco, the head coach, Luigi Trillo.
Good afternoon, everyone. Magandang hapon po. We're happy to be here. Meralco has been in the PBA, I think, 15 years. It's our first time to be a part of an All-Filipino championship. So we're very excited. We'll give it our best. And like Boss Bill said, hopefully we can see the fans there in the stadium. 7 games, I think, all in Araneta. Sana manood po kayo sa games namin. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Luigi. Now, we'll make this a little different. Whereas before we used to do alternating, we'll do one team, sunod-sunod, tapos the other team, sunod-sunod. Okay lang ba? Con? Okay. Let's start with the Meralco Bulls. Yan. And let's start with Chris Newsom. Chris, your opening statement. What can fans expect from you and the team?
So for us, we're happy to be here. We're excited to be in the first Philippine Cup Finals for Meralco. It's an honor for us to be here. We went through a lot of things for us to get to this point now. We've always said that for us to get a championship, that we want to compete against the best, and the team that we have across from us right now has proven that they have been the best for quite some time. So for us, it's an honor to go out there and to fight for our organization, for all those that believed in Meralco since day one, not just this conference, but since the beginning of the Meralco franchise, dating back to the Santa Lucia days. We have some guys in our staff that were part of that team, and for us to get to this point where we are now, it means a lot to them, and it means a lot to everybody that's part of the Meralco organization. So again, for us, it's an honor to be here, and we're just excited to compete against the best.
Thank you very much, Chris Newsom. Now we get the microphone over to the hands of the rookie, Mr. BB Gunn. Yeah, BB Gunn, maybe not BB Gunn because that's not a good caliber gun. But this guy is probably the hardest working guy in the Meralco team. Let's give it up for Brandon Bates.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Do you have anything to say? Opening statement.
Sorry, I'm
What?
not used to this sort of stuff. I'm
Okay,
sort of
what?
just like, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know if you can tell, but No, I'm really grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be playing against the best player in the league, against the best team in the league. You know, I don't feel like I belong here. A little bit of imposter syndrome right now, but you know, I'm really, really grateful that we're here. I really hope we can put on a good show, and you know, hopefully we can bring it all to Morocco.
Okay, thank you. Tama, that is his first finals appearance. The rookie Brandon Bates. Okay. Now let's get the microphone over to Bob Quinto, hard-nosed defender, but an accurate three-point shooter as well. Bob.
Hello, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Thank you po sa pagpunta na and sa patuloy na support na sa PBA. And yun, kami gagawin namin lahat ng makakaya namin para ma-stop namin yung San Miguel. Yun lang.
Yan ang challenge sa Meralco. Gagawin yan ni Bob Quinto. Okay, Ayon Maliksi naman.
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Sabi na ninyo lahat yata eh. So, just wanted to say that we're very grateful and we're happy and excited to have another opportunity, another shot to bring home the first championship para sa Meralco. Yun lang.
Okay, maraming salamat Alin. Cliff Hodge, you've been in many Governor's Cup finals, but it's your first Philippine Cup finals appearance. You've been with Meralco your entire career. How does this feel for you that you're at this stage and you're going up against San Miguel Beer? Cliff Hodge.
Yeah, we're all happy to be here. It feels good to finally be in the finals, all Filipino. It's a big statement to all you guys, all the hard work that we put in. And I just want to tell the fans come and enjoy. It's going to be a great series, and I hope we can show you guys an exciting series, and we're going to hopefully bring it home. So let's go ahead.
Okay, bringing it home. Yan pong pangarap ni Cliff Hodge. And now, Chris Banquero.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very grateful to be here. I know the team is. You know, it's going to be an exciting series against San Miguel, so I know we can't wait to play. And again, just thank you for having us.
And Chris Banquero certainly up his game in the playoffs. We're looking forward to more great things from Chris Banquero in the finals. And now, last but not least, for the Meralco Bulls, here is the man in the middle, Raymond Almazan.
Kaya masabi na rin nila, plan namin ay sila be a tough series na talagang ibigay, kung gusto namin yung champion, talagang dala namin talo nito sa game. So, alam namin hindi madali yun. So, kailangan talaga namin pagtrabahuan. Yun, sana supportahan ng mga fans yung series namin, and I know it's gonna be a tough series talaga because anong crime game. So, yun, maraming salamat.
Okay, maraming salamat Raymond. Mukhang buo-buo ang loob ng mga Meralco Bolts for this final series. And now, we go over to the San Miguel Beer side. Let's start off with this four-time finals MVP, Chris Ross. Got the microphone with you, Chris? Chris, what can we expect from you and from the San Miguel Beer team in this coming finals?
Thanks for having us. I'll just kind of piggyback off what Bill said, talking about how they've been in the PBA for 15 years. I actually played in Meralco's first game in the PBA, so it's kind of a full circle moment for me. Cliff was my rookie, and Raynell Nathan was my teammate. He's on the coaching staff. Most of the coaches are gone, but the ball boys are still there, so it's kind of a proud moment for me that they were able to reach this. They've come a long way, but as for us, the work's just getting started for us. We've been off for 10 days, and we're excited to get to play on Wednesday, and we can't wait. So, yeah, we're just excited to get started.
Thank you, Chris. And now on to Mr. LOS. Ano ba gusto sabihin ng LOS? Lights up shooter! It's Marshall Lassiter. What do you think, Marshall, about your prolonged rest moving into the finals? Marshall Lassiter.
Yeah. First of all, I'm grateful and thankful for us to be here. You know, for us, we know it's at stake. You know, you said we had time off. We used it wisely. So we're just going to be really hungry to get after it on Wednesday and compete and give it a good series. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you, Mr. LOS. And now next, the guy who comes off the bench, Mr. Instant Offense, Don Troyano. Kamusta naman, Don?
Good afternoon to everyone. We're just happy and thankful to compete again for another championship. It's going to be an exciting series and we're excited. Thank you.
Okay. Next, again, the man who comes off the bench, who provides instant offense and instant defense. Someone who used to play for Raiders siya. Kinalo ng San Miguel, 4-0 sa semifinals. Kamusta naman ang pakiramdam, Jericho, that you're back in the finals with San Miguel Beer? Jericho Cruz.
Hello guys, just want to thank you guys, Com and everyone. We're so blessed and happy to be here. Coming to this game against Morocco, it's not going to be an easy game for us. Alam naman namin kung anong kayang gawin ng Morocco. It's like, sobrang galing nila as a team in playing defense and syempre sa amin our offense. Pero di nila alam na sobrang low-key din kami na magaling kami to as a unit. So yun lang, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting and at the same time, can't wait to play against them.
Maraming salamat, Jericho Cruz. And now let's hear from probably the #1 slasher sa liga natin. But he also has a very dependable three-point shot. The Predator, si Jake Perez.
Ay, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Maraming salamat po sa lahat po na napunta dito. And yeah, we're excited sa darating na series and for sure it's gonna be a tough series and exciting series para sa amin. And syempre, gagawin namin yung best namin to compete and play defense also. And yeah, thank you so much. And sana lumabang lahat ng mga PBA fans sa venue. So see you guys there.
Maraming salamat, CJ. And we save the best for last. The second-time MVP ng PBA. No other than the Kraken, Junmar Fajardo.
Magandang tanghali sa ating lahat. Alam namin na magiging exciting yan. Darating na series. Sana lang walang injuries na mangyayari sa team, sa dalawang teams para maganda yung competition. So, God bless ating lahat.
Maraming salamat, Junmar. Palakpakan po natin lahat ng mga panauhin natin on stage. And at this point, let's open the floor now for your questions. The floor is open, please. Walk up to the microphones, identify yourself as well as your affiliation. Bago kayo magtanong ng question. And also, direct your question to whoever you want to ask to, whether it be our governors, our commissioner, our coaches, and our players. Go! Who has the first question? Yun, go!
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, congratulations to both teams for making the finals. First, Coach George, sa'yo muna yung first question. Coach, kumusta yung preparation nyo, especially it took 7 games for Meralco to finish off in Ginebra, and paano lang yung transition nyo when it was already decided na si Meralco yung kalaban nyo?
Well, it was kind of hard because we didn't know who to prepare for until the game 7. So after the game 7, so we watched a lot of film what Meralco does good. So the preparation is not, we were off for 13 days, but we couldn't prepare because we just didn't know who to play against. So we just prepared right after they won on Friday. So we just had 3 to 4 days to prepare against them. But we're kind of okay kasi yung 11 days na yun, we did a lot of scrimmages, and then a lot of before Meralco won, we did a lot of scrimmages and a lot of talking to what to do in case Ginebra or Meralco wins. So we were kind of okay in this 11-day break. But but I'm just scared we just might be rusty, but we'll see on Wednesday.
Coach, eliminations, for both coaches, it was Meralco game San Miguel, his first loss, his conference. Siyempre elimination yun, finals na ngayon. But with that game, you base that game on how will you guys prepare for this championship series? Or medyo you're also basing dun sa how you guys play in the playoffs and throughout the conference?
Luigi will answer that.
Iwas.
Thank you.
Coach Luigi.
At the time, it was a must win for us, so we need to win. Obviously, San Miguel was undefeated 10-0. They were already sure number one. So you could read, that they were in already. You could read also that they were going for 11-0. But that's the fact. We've been to a lot of games already sa PBA na alam namin that one game won't define our series. The one thing I noticed with them is they're going to be ready, they're going to be experienced, they're well coached. Their management's all out support for them, and they know this already. And like us, we're also in the same situation led by our governor, Boss Bill. He's excited. It's our first time, although we've been to a lot of wars as well. There's so many things to say, but until we get to the court, that's really where things are going to happen for both teams.
Okay, next question.
I see Coach George Smith.
Coach George. Hindi ka na pwedeng umiwas. Okay, next.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Coach George, question for you. It was evident nung elimination round was Meralco being the only team to beat San Miguel in that elimination round in this conference. Does that play any psychological factor heading into this best of 7 series?
I don't think so because when we were the only thing that happened there is, first of all, it was a game that our minds was just that sweep, But as what Coach Luigi said, their backs were on the wall because if they lost that game, they would not, I think, make the playoff. So they really played hard, and we also really played hard to try to get the sweep, but it didn't happen. So it's just that that's just the past. It's done. We've learned from our mistakes in that game, and we just have to get better with it.
Okay, good question. Next. Sino susunod? Yung mga players natin, I'm sure you'll want to ask them. Okay, James.
Good afternoon. This question is directed to Meralco coach, Luigi Treño. This is for you.
Para makita ka ng lahat.
Coach, your ultimate goal is to win the crown, nothing more, nothing less. And this is your chance to prove your work that you are a trader now. How would you assess yourself against San Miguel, undisputed league and unarguably the best team in the league?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of respect, like I said, para sa organization in San Miguel. A lot of classy guys over there, led by Jumar, humble guy, probably goat of the PBA. You could argue it's him or Ramon Fernandez, right? But all around, it's just not Jumar. I think they're a good team. You look at the way they're built. They say na madali mag-coach ng team na malakas. That's not true. And Coach George has done a tremendous job of winning their last championship. He has that in the past. In the old minor leagues of PBL, he won 6 championships with Arbor Center. So he's familiar with that. And again, you look at Boss Robert. They built this team the way they want. Because siyempre hindi sila magpapateado, and that's a testament to their all-out support for their team. So we know that, we respect that, but at the same time, we believe in our guys. You know, Coach Nena keeps on preaching that. I personally believe that we have enough. It's not going to be easy. You know, we've been practicing hard through a lot of the past few months, different tournaments where we always get everybody ready to play. It's evident. If you look at us, it's just not Raymond and Brandon and Cliff. You know, Kyle Pascual's ready to play, Norbert Torres, Toto, Jose. So lahat na ready. When AB went down, CB, Elaine and Bong will attest this, sila Ancho Karam stepped up. So we believe in our guys. We know it's not 8 guys, we'll need the same guys 12 to compete. And you know, from our point, we just wanna focus on our game plan. We don't know when it comes out there, what's gonna happen. We know what San Miguel's about. So, you know, we're excited to be here. We're gracious. There's a lot of gratitude, humility. With that being said, that people don't know how hard it is to get here, and both teams are here, and it's going to be a good series.
Coach, admittedly, Meralco remains the underdog, man for man, because San Miguel is much superior than Meralco in terms of individual skills. So, can your players survive and overcome tremendous pressure and at the end of the 7th game championship emerge victorious on their way to the podium?
Yeah, they have good players. We have good players too. You know, led by our captain Chris Newsom. These guys know what it's about. When you get into a series and you're swept, you're either outcoached or outplayed. But we've been through so many wars now with these guys, and we, you know, 6 games, 7 games leads to that. I think we have talent as well. I think to maintain in the PBA and stay there. The last 8 conferences, again, I'll say we've been to 6 semis. I don't think alam ng mga tao how hard that is. In our league, that's very competitive. Daming magagaling na coaches, daming magagaling na players. You look at some teams. Phoenix took 5 years to make 1 semis. You know, you look at Rainier Shine, it took them 5 years to come back, 6 years to make 1 semis. So it's a testament to these guys. And you know, our coaching staff does a lot. Our boss Bill does a lot. But these guys do it at their own. They have their team meetings. It's led by our leaders in the team, Raymond, Cliff, and obviously Newsom, our captain.
Coach, last question. You know, your biggest problem in biggest building is Junman Mahardo. Yeah, because I am expecting Junman Mahardo will experiment the offensive class from San Miguel, both offensive and defensive. How would you contain and neutralize the San Miguel Mayman?
Di mo magpipigil si Junmar. I mean, first of all, Junmar is such a humble guy. He's nice to have us, you know, the face of the PBA with some of these other guys here. But napaka-humble niya. You can't stop him. You have to give him different looks. You have to look at the tape of what you can take advantage or disadvantage. But it's not only him. You know, they have Motal Tua, they have Vic, obviously they have guys who are playing the role. So you look at what they've done with what Coach George has done. Hindi ibig sabihin na malakas sila talent-wise na mananalo. They're sacrificing. And that's a testament to them. They're number 1 in threes, 37. That's coaching for you. You look at their points, they're number 1. But in the PBA finals the last time, like what Jericho said, they shut down as well Antonio. So they're not only an offensive team, but we know they're capable. Chris Ross has won championships, it's not only making shots, he's been defending and doing things. So we're excited and we have our guys as well.
Last question, Coach. You know, Miracle joined PBA in 2010. So you served as assistant coach to Roman Bank for 9 years. And then now this is your time to prove and lead Meralco to the champ. Can you accomplish the Herculean jump against San Miguel?
Yeah, no. Well, you know, Coach Norman has been a big part of us. You know, I look up to him. He's won so many championships. He's partially the reason why these guys are playing the way they are with what he's done over the years. We were just his assistants. Coach Lennon this year has done his part. You know, and you know, we work closely together and the head coach, but he has put his imprint here. So both of them have really helped us, right? And it's not me, it's our staff. It's led by Coach Nenad. So we'll see. You know, we can do so much talking here, hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari, but at the end of the day, I'm sure Coach George will agree, it comes down to when we get on the court, what's gonna happen there.
Maraming salamat, James. Thank you.
Pagdito si Godak, sana magtagumpay ka.
Ayun.
Laban ko.
James, by the way, nag-coach yung player na si Coach Luigi. Nakapanalo na ng championship ng Alaska. Okay. Next question, please.
Good afternoon.
Please identify yourself. Oh, taro. Ayaw. Wala. Microphone. Yan. Mr. Ramos, please.
Hello.
Yun.
To Raymond Almazan and Brandon Bates.
Uy, okay.
You went up against Christian Standardinger and Japit Aguilar in the semifinals. Now you're going up against the 7-time MVP Junmar Fajardo. Can you just share your thoughts on how it is going to be a tough assignment going up against the 7-time?
Okay, who has the microphone? Okay. BB Gun.
That's a great question, but what goes into it? A lot of preparation. Like, you have to really prepare your body. I'm probably 50 kilos soaking wet, so against those guys, against Jumar, against Christian Stenardinger, against Japet, I really have to try my best. I'm not as strong as them, so a lot of eating, a lot of recovery. That's what goes into it for me.
Okay, Raymond.
Lagi ko sinasabi sa interview, hindi mo may si Junmar, at least kahit malimit ng marami siya. Tsaka not all Junmar nung din na ito, natin there. So, loaded talaga. Sa amin mga bigs lang talaga yung trabaho namin is depensahan si Junmar. And then the rest, bahala na sila sa opensa siguro. And then, yun, like I said, it was a grind out series talaga. Alam namin na talagang hindi madaling talunin ko San Miguel talaga. Alam natin yan. Then yung last championship ko kasama ko si Jericho and then si Don. So talagang I was excited talaga sa series na to kasi last na nag-champion ako kasama ko pa yung dalawa na yan sa Rainbow Shine 2016. And then yun, hindi lang si Jun Marie pinagahanda talaga namin kasi we're our defensive team talaga eh. So kung sino yung mainit sa amin, diba? So we are defensive talaga team decision kahit mga pa-season, diba? So, yun.
Thank you, Raymond.
Thank you. To Chris Newsome, siguro si CJ. Chris, I believe you're going to be assigned to take on CJ on defense. Just your thoughts of going up against one of the most prolific scorers in the PBA tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if CJ's going to be my assignment for the whole series or anything like that, because there might be some matchup changes, some cross matchups and things like that. But however, CJ is one of the most fierce competitors that I've ever played against. I know him really well. Actually, we've had a lot of success together as teammates, as well as a lot of the guys over there. We've had our success as teammates, but just to know them as competitors, it's something special to be able to compete against the best, like I mentioned earlier. And CJ is definitely one of the best that we have in this league as far as being aggressive, attacking the basket, can score on multiple levels. At the basket, mid-range, and he can shoot the three. So, I'm just excited to go out there and it's going to feel a little bit like Gila's practice a little bit because, sometimes we're not on the same team and I have to guard him a full day in practice. So it's definitely a good challenge for me. You know me, I'm a defensive guy and I love challenges whenever it comes to trying to make it hard for my opponent. I'm not saying that I'll be able to stop him, but my job is just to make it as difficult as possible.
CJ, going up against your Gilas teammates, Chris.
Parang si Yu, kabisado niya ako kung paano laro niya. Pero yeah, I'm just gonna play with the system and kung ano yung iba tong sa aking depensa talaga pag-aandaan ko. And syempre, kailangan natin si Yu talagang magaling siya tumipensa talaga eh. And sa gilas na pinanalo namin, he's known na tumidepensa sa mga best players ng kabilang team. So, yeah, yun, sobrang excited ako kung ano yung magagawa ko ngayon, magagawa ng team namin sa finals.
Okay, thank you. Eh, kung na lang, ano lang, kumusta lang yung ratings ng TV during the series and anong expectations mo this coming finals?
Ayun, salamat sa tanong na yan kasi i-release din namin yan. Pero dito si Ma'am Shena at si Risa sa TV at sa Signal. Excuse me. Nung eliminations, nung this conference, ma-operate sa'yo ng 1.2 million eyeballs in any given time. Mataas na laro natin, Game 5, Ginebra Meralco. Nag-average tayo ng 2.8 million na ang peak noon umabot ng 3.5 million ng laban ng Game 5. Wala pa sa akin yung data for Game 7. So, maganda yung coverage, nalipat sa RPTV. Patuloy pa rin nandiyan ang mga fans. Hindi tayo niniwanan, nagagandagam pa sila. So, yun, Jerry, maraming salamat sa mga fans na patuloy na sumusuporta sa atin. At ibibigay ko din sa inyo yung data na binigay sa amin ng TV5 para masulat naman nyo ang PBA. So, Game 7, 2.4 million pala. Eyeballs at any given time, wala pa yung peak doon. So, yun ang nakikita natin sa TV. Sa RPTV pa lang yun. Wala pa yung rush, wala pa yung sa online. So, nandyan pa. Nandito pa rin ang PBA.
Meron na ako isisingit na question para kay Junmar Pardo. It's okay, guys. Junmar, sila lahat palaging nagsasabi na ang punteriya nila, yung point of defense nila ay ikaw. Brandon Beggs, sinabi ni Raymond Almazan, sinabi din ni Coach Luigi, na si Kyle Pascual nandyan, si Toto Jose, si Cliff Hodge nandyan din, Norbert Torres, lahat sila mag-rotate, kalabang ka. Ano naman ang feeling mo na parang ikaw yata ang focus ng kabilang depensa? Junmar?
Yun nga, syempre mahirap para sa akin kasi pagtaga mo ng bola, nandiyan agad yung routing or nandiyan agad yung help defense. Pero yun nga, kailangan ko hanapin yung mga kampi ko. Yung mga kampi ko naman sa nagkagaling ng mga kampi ko. Sabi nga ni Don Carina, dapat siya yung bantayan eh. Kasi siya yung bantayan kasi siya yung sa finals.
Okay, maraming salamat, Junmar. Okay, guys, next question.
Question for Chris, Ross, Marshall, or Junmar over here. You guys have been the barometer of this squad, 10 titles each. Can you talk about extending that tally towards 11 titles? Any of you three guys?
Yeah, for us, we're grateful to be here. When the pandemic hit, we kind of hit a rough patch, and then we made some adjustments, and we're kind of getting back on the road. So we're just kind of grateful to be here, man. It's always a blessing to be here and to compete against whoever's on the other side. So it'll be our first time competing against Morocco. We know what kind of team they are. We know that they're gonna play hard and they're gonna compete for 48 minutes of minutes.
Thank you, Chris. Any more questions? Guys?
Same question for Marshall, or for June Mark. Same as Chris. Very thankful, blessed, and grateful for these opportunities to still be here. At the same time, we're playing for kids. They bring a lot of defense, and we understand what we have to do. We're preparing for them, so we're just gearing up for this finals. And, it's going to be a new one for us, but at the same time, we know it's at stake, and we're going to be ready to go when game one starts.
Kay Bay, para lang kompleto. 11 titles sa natin. So, shooting for 11 na championship.
Lahat naman na yung pag nakaabot kami ng championship, blessing yun. So, naman namin pag finals, mahirap yun. Sa lalong tapas yung level ng competition. So, lagi naman kami nire-remind ni Coach George na dapat lagay namin yung sa basketball, yung teamwork, tapos i-execute namin yung game plans namin. I-enjoy namin yung game, but at the same time, compete. Alam namin na mahirap yung magiging series namin against Meralco, pero gagawin namin lahat. Nag-ahandaan din namin sila. Magiging exciting na laban po sa Wednesday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Follow up lang.
Yes, please.
To Coach George. Coach George, shooting ka for second straight title, but we didn't get a chance to deliver the franchise 30th championship, if I'm not mistaken. You talk about raising the bar of excellence again for this franchise. Thank you.
Well, that's why, kasi our main motto with this team is, we just do it step by step. So this is our fourth step, and this is for us. This is gonna be the most important thing. This is fourth step. But of course, we will be very happy if we get the 30th franchise win of San Miguel. So we're just gonna try hard. We're gonna play hard, and as what Shulmar said, we're gonna have fun and compete. I know we're playing a team that's full of energy, that likes to play defense. It's also well coached. So we just have to match their energy for us to get a chance to win the 30th championship.
Next, please.
Question for Chris. Chris Meralco's proven to be a very defensive team. Of course, that's been the motto for the Bulls. But you've shown just how dynamic your offense can be, not just in the semis, but for the whole conference, actually. How excited are you to go up against one of the PBA's greatest shooters in Marshall Lassiter?
It's always exciting playing against Theo. I've known him for a very long time. He was, it feels like yesterday he was my roommate when I came into Gilas with him and Ryko. So I've known him for a very long time, and he's one of the best players to play in the PBA. Obviously, one of the best shooters, and it's always exciting to play against him. And actually, all those guys over at San Miguel, and they have an amazing team and very well coached. So obviously, everyone's kind of harping on the way we play defense, but yeah, we can also play very good offense as well, and we're going to need to because they have a lot of firepower over on their side, and we're going to have to try to compete with that. But obviously, the defense has gotten us to where we are, and we're excited to play against them because it's going to show where we are as a franchise, and I know everybody's up for the test.
Guys?
Coach George. Here, Coach. Coach, gaano ka-importante sa iyo na mag-start kayo ng maganda kagad? Kasi nung semis, parang naging problem nyo yung first half nyo and you have to humabol pa kayo lagi pagka second half and rely kay Junmar, especially dito sa first 2 games?
Well, first, we really have to start strong, especially this coming Wednesday, because it's kind of, we didn't play for 11 days, so that's why, that's what I said. We're doing a lot of scrimmages, a lot of team bonding, so that we can start strong on Wednesday. It's a big factor, I just don't know why we don't start good, but the most important thing is how you end it. So I'm very happy we really play well in the second half, which is the most important, and especially doing sa fourth quarter. Teams teams I really don't care if we start weak, but as long as we start strong and we win the ball game, that's gonna be good for us.
Follow-up kay Coach Eugene po. Gano'n kayo importante sa inyo naman na yung maging consistent yung defense niyo from the get-go hanggang sa dulo para maiwasan na makalayo kaagad sa ganyan?
Yeah, defense is one part. Like CB said, offense is another. We have to put the ball in the hole. But for defense, Junmar is a concern, and we know he'll get his numbers. But to me, it's just not Junmar with San Miguel. The other guys can score. They can put the hole. They make good passes. They make good decisions. Chris Ross has hit a lot of 3-pointers, winning championships that way. Marshall, CJ now has that in his DNA against Magnolia. So, Junmar's one part, and he can take anyone one-on-one, so that's a priority for us. But the other guys are also a priority. That to me is more important. And finishing it with a rebound. They're the number 1 rebounding team. They're the number 1 3-point shooting team. They're the number 1 points because they're confident. They can get down 20. Coach George has put so much confidence in them that they're responding to him. So defense at the start is important. I think also we've been playing a lot of games. Coach George and I were habang kumakain kami, sinasabi niya, he has 11-12 days. So sometimes that can work to your advantage to heal. Sometimes that can work to their disadvantage. He admitted na, syempre, you'll be not ready, right? With us, we'll be ready. Coach Nenad will get us ready. Our coaching staff will get us ready. Lou and the vets will get these players ready. We know it's just not also defense. Offense is key. These guys beat Ginebra because they shot the ball better also. Free throw wise, when it mattered, these guys hit the shots. Bong, Elaine, everybody here. What do you call this? CB, New. So it's for us, it's both ends. And to follow up on that also, it's very important. These first 2 games, we set the tone. And it doesn't mean that we'll win the game, but we have to show that we're ready. So, short turnaround for us. Wednesday, we're excited. Telling the players, appreciate it. You never know when you'll be back again. We've been to 5 championships in 10 years. Think about that. It doesn't come easy. It's so hard to get here.
For Coach Luigi, from a personal coaching standpoint, this will be your second finals as head coach, and since you already won a title for Alapso Cadate, so what does this mean to you, po?
It means so much. I mean, to be with a great organization like Meralco, Boss Bill, he's one guy, he gives, just to show you he's so busy, but sa lahat sa amin, he gives a cake on the birthday, he's there. He made the schedule with Boss MVP. When we were down, he was there. Him, Sir Ricky, this guy here. Boss Robert nun, I'm sure holds everybody the high account over there. I was fortunate enough one time, I remember in the province we were together, he was with his coach at the time, who's in our group now. I was with Coach Tim, we were outside, sinamahan kami. So, but these two hold us to a high standard. When we're not doing well or complaining to us, Boss Bill's on my case, and they know what excellence is about, right? And you have 2 good organizations, very well run, and players all around. So I think this is something that PBA is excited about. Sinabi nga ni Com, he's excited for this. It's always nice to have a new team inside, but I think we earned it. was such a hard season for us. We were 1-3, 3-5 at certain points. Sa butas ng karayom yung dinaanan namin. So, I think it's good for the league also, but with that being said, these guys earned it and we're not happy. Second place doesn't mean anything at this point, but I'm very, very proud of these guys. I'm proud of our coaching staff. I'm proud of our bosses that we're here.
Okay, I think that might be. Oh, let's have a last question here from Ben. Go.
Good afternoon po. This question is for Chris Ross. Chris, you mentioned a bit about being part of the Meralco franchise in the early days. How was it? And I think it's a bit of a transition time for the team because they were coming up, they purchased the Santa Lucia franchise. So how was the experience like and how was the management at the time?
I mean, when I was there, they treated me well. I think I was there for 4 years, I think. The treatment was well. I'm not sure who's the management now because I've been removed for a while. I think I've been with San Miguel for 10 years now, so it's been a while. Like I said, I don't think anyone from the coaching staff is there. Just Cliff is still there, Reyna, Danton, and a lot of their utility guys. So, like I said, it's cool to see that I played in their first game in the PBA, and then I'll play against them in their first game in the All-Filipino Finals. And I know what it means to them, and it's just a cool feeling, you know. I feel like Meralco gave me a chance to show that I can play in the PBA. My rookie year was kind of down, and I got traded over there to Santa Lucia, which eventually came Meralco. They kind of gave me the ball and just said, do your thing. So I'm forever grateful for them for giving me the opportunity to show what I could do. But I'm happy where I'm at now, and I'm ready to compete against those guys.
My next question is for Don Trollano and Jericho Cruz. Nabanggit na ni Raymond na magkakampi kayo dati sa Rain or Shine. Kamusta naman din yung samahan ninyong nung time na yun sa Rain or Shine?
Hello. Yung sama namin ni Raymond na hindi talagang mawawala yan. Kasi lahat ng nag-out of town kami, palagi kami roommate yun. So, marami kaming mga kalokohan na magkasama, pero at the same time, para ko lang siyang kapatid eh. So, yun lang, ako excited ako to play against him kasi alam natin kung anong kaya niya gawin sa birthday, diba? Yung defensive mindset niya nandiyan eh. So, syempre ako, gusto ko manalo against him eh. So, yun lang, I'm excited. Hopefully, kami yung mananalo.
Si Don, same question.
Rain or Shine group namin, that was so special. Kasi yung last championship nata ng independent team. And sadly, nabogod. And bago yung game 7, nag-message sa akin si Raymond sa Instagram. Sabi niya sa akin, boy, wait niyo ako sa finals. So sabi ko, sige, bilisan niyo. And yeah, eventually, nandito na sila sa finals. And so I'm happy for him and I'm ready to compete. Thank you.
Next question po kay Pong Quinto and Alain Maliksi. Kasi yung San Miguel, pagdating sa 3-point shooting, isa sa mga rin yan, top teams like Marcio, Don. Kayo naman, anong balak niyo gawin para masagot niyo yung mga outside shooting din ng San Miguel?
San Miguel is a very tough team. Their talent and their firepower is really mataas, diba? And they're doing it at a high level. Imagine, they almost sweep the whole elimination in the semifinals, and kung di lang maganda nila doon there, diba, baka wala pa sila halos sa atin. So, coming to this game, it will be a big challenge for us, the whole team. But yeah, we need to prepare, and that's the only thing we can do, yung preparation namin coming to for this championship series. So, kailangan lang sobrang prepared, hindi pwedeng bumaba yung game namin kasi for us to be able to have a chance in winning every game against them, dapat nasa highest level yung defense and yung offense namin. Hindi pwedeng defense lang and it will take care of us. Hindi pwede, kailangan talagang on both ends talagang highest level yung lalawin namin for us to be able to win against them.
Yung sa akin na sabi na ni Elaine lang. So siguro individually na lang yung magandang pahinga namin before the game siguro malaking factor yun sa amin. And hindi naman namin sila talaga stop talaga eh. So malimit lang namin yung scoring nila bawat isa sa kanila. Siguro malaki yung chance na manalo kami sa series na to. So for me, yun lang, individually, kailangan lang mag-focus kami kung ano yung assignment namin bawat isa. So yun lang, salamat po.
Okay, maraming salamat.
Isa lang, sir.
One last question. Okay.
To clarify, I think you're the longest tenured Meralco player with the team, no? Just how special will be this one if ever you're going to win the championship?
Yeah, it'll only be special if we win it. So yeah, that's first and foremost. But it's good to be back in the finals. You always want a chance to try and achieve a championship, and it's been 13 years now that I've been with Morocco. And every time you don't win, it sucks. So yeah, I hope this is different, and it feels different. I trust all my teammates. I trust our coaching staff. And we believe we can do it. So I mean, that's the start. It's just believing that you can actually do it. And I hope it's finally the chance that we get. And I know that they think that finally they're going to win another one. And we're just going to show what we all got on the court and hope the fans enjoy it. So it should be fun.
Yan, on that note, maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. And will we ask the Crown Plaza staff now, if it's okay, Commissioner and the guys, we'll have the tables removed. We'll do a photo op with